Hello, I am Dr. Sonny Isemede, consultant at County Durham and Darlington, NHS Foundation Trust in England. I will be presenting this segment with my colleague Craig Dores as simulation and immersive technician. What we hope to do in the next 8 minutes is to demonstrate the potentials in technology already available to us in England. Technologies that have been shown to be effective for remote training, and we believe that these can be scaled up to be used to train staff in distant parts of the country. Thank you. Over to you, Craig.
Thank you, Sonny. As is mentioned, my name is Craig and I work at the Simulation Centre for County Durham and Darlington Trust. I also work for Health Education England as an immersive technologist, where we started to look at XR equipment and started integrating it into medical education. The Clinical Simulation Centre hosts a multitude of training courses that are both high fidelity and immersive to offer the best possible training and education opportunities for those utilising the centre. The main attraction within the centre is state-of-the-art immersive simulation suite and control room, whereby SimMan, SimMum, SimJunior and SimBaby are used to their fullest capacity. The Clinical Simulation Centre has a suite of high-quality cameras which can be controlled remotely, allowing for a full, uninterrupted view of events with two-way audio for real-time interaction and communication. The instant playback means that lessons can be learned and progress made on the spot. The unobtrusive nature of the camera allows for a more natural, less conscious interaction, helping to create a more immersive role-playing scenario. The latest simulation technology has already demonstrated its value in medical education and clinical research, and now recognised as a tool for training and ensuring the highest levels of patient safety. The immersive background in the Clinical Simulation Centre is created by taking a 360 camera and recording real-life staff in their real-life place of work. The immersive room offers a visitor a unique experience. Immersion is achieved by the image and the content displayed over 360 in video projection, giving the impression of being within the projected area. Also, immersion is achieved by the sound environment, which amplifies the feeling of being at the heart of the show. An immersive environment provides the most beneficial multisensory experience for all levels of ability and learning. Immersive environments allow for a calming and engaging place to develop key skills and encourage interaction for all users. Recently, the Simulation Centre has really started to dig into the possibilities of 360 video. We are now using Riverlink, which provides an immersive, distraction-free and cost-effective learning approach, which is led by a single instructor that can be combined with traditional classroom learning. Blended learning gives you the opportunity to encourage and stimulate conversation amongst your students while presenting them with exciting and engaging content. Whether you're oceans apart or sat at the same table, Riverlink's comprehensive learning can be used and enjoyed by all that possess a headset connection to your classroom in the box. COVID-19 has drastically changed the way organisations plan and deliver training and education. The Simulation Centre continued to adapt and respond to the changes and challenges of remote learning. Thanks to the features of Microsoft Teams, we are able to seamlessly perform our remote simulation sessions. In these sessions, participants are able to view scenarios the exact same way they would do if they were sat here in the Simulation Centre. With remote simulation, unfortunately, we aren't able to have anyone participate in the scenarios firsthand. So alternatively, we implement a feature called Pause and Perfect. This is where we allow the candidates to tell the confederate what should be done differently and what mistakes were made during the scenario. Unfortunately, that's all I've got time for today, but I would like to leave you a little bit on the HoloLens 2 and an application called Remote Assist. And for the next 2 minutes, I would like to show you a little bit of a video on where I see remote simulation going and its real-life applications.
Remote Assist pin. Good morning, Dr. Marin.
Hi, Joseph. What do you have today?
We have a 4-year-old girl.
Shared surgical knowledge is the basis behind our program. It begins with a long-standing mission at Mount Sinai to provide global surgical health to places around the world which are underserved. The Tribirwa Surgical Center in the eastern region of Uganda is a sustainable program that we can provide affordable, safe surgery to everyone.
We wanted to get rid of the thought that surgery is very expensive and can only be afforded by the rich.
So our goal has been to look at these two questions of too expensive and too complicated and find solutions. It is unlikely to be solved by exporting or importing surgeons into regions of need, but finding more efficient ways to use technology to share surgical knowledge. Microsoft Teams and Microsoft 365 have been game changers as it relates to being able to share ideas and technology around the world.
We've been able to start practicing telesurgery, where I can invite the assistance of an expert from any part of the world.
The Dynamics 365 with remote assist, coupled with the HoloLens technology, allows us to have surgeons operating with Uganda completely connected with surgeons here in Mount Sinai.
Through this HoloLens, Dr. Marin is able to have a real-time view of 7,000 miles away.
Our Teams connection provides us with an enormously interactive capability. I'm not just looking at the pictures. I can interact with those images and that video. Between 65 and 70% of surgery that's done throughout the world can be done in a facility like this. This young girl who comes in with a significant problem that isn't commonly encountered in this community is something we see here at Mount Sinai multiple times on a weekly basis. What was your plan in terms of incisions?
So my initial plan was to make an elliptical incision.
Sometimes it's actually helpful to do a circular incision. I'm just going to trace out for you what I'm thinking.
It was so clear now how I would have approached it would not have offered me the advantage.
Their nurses, their anesthesiologists, their surgeons all get confident, get capable of doing things. So the ability to evolve in the technology allows us to really begin to think about sharing surgery in a whole new way. I readily see how we're going to begin to integrate this into our residency and surgical training programs in this institution, where we can begin to advance independent surgical skills with our surgical trainees on a more rapid basis. This will form a very important part of the next generation of education of surgeons. The HoloLens 2, equipped with Dynamic 365 Remote Assist, is just the beginning. We've gone on to treat over 400 patients and diagnose, manage over 3,000 patients.
We have had 100% success rates. We've not had any fatality here. I would attribute this technology that we are using.
The ability to do something that can be scaled much farther beyond an individual's technical skills and take it from one person to 1,000 people is one of the most exciting things I've experienced in my professional life.